What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. Now, not only there's good, interesting looking movies coming out in December, but there's few interesting TV stuff coming this December as well. I'm actually gonna do a top five instead because there's not really 10 TV premieres that I'm looking forward to. There's mainly just straight up five. Now, January and the next couple months kind of looks a little more better for TV, but I decided, you know what? I'll decide to still do my TV list for December. So with that being said, here's my anticipated TV premieres of December. Coming in at number five, I admit it's kind of a cheat, but because considering it's not a new TV premiere that's actually premiering or anything like that. So number five is the Arrow crossover, which is of course being titled Cross Elseworlds. I know this is a little cheating because they're not really new premieres that's premiering, but I'm actually really stoked for this crossover, and I can't wait to see how Batwoman does. Batwoman, by the way, is being played by Ruby Rose, who was just seen in the Meg. Now, Elseworlds will begin on December 9th with the Flash. Then the next day will be Arrow. Then the crossover final one will be Supergirl. I'm still a little disappointed that Legend Small is not gonna be in this crossover, but I guess I can see why. Yeah, I'm simply, like I said, I'm stoked for this crossover fan. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, coming in at number four, and this one's kind of a little bit cheat as well, considering it's not a TV show or anything like that. Coming in at number four is New Year's Rockin Eve. I mean, it's a tradition. New Year's Eve is coming up, so the anticipated thing you gotta look forward to around every New Year's is the New Year's Rockin Eve. I mean, it started with the late great Dick Clark, and now Ryan Seacrest is the host of it. Jay McCartney also hosts this as well. Every year, I always watch the Rockin Eve thing. It's just really fun to celebrate, like to ring in the new year by watching this. I mean, every time I watch this, I always get like cold cuts while I'm watching it's just a nice tradition, and I know it's not a TV show or anything like that, but it's still a TV premiere I'm looking forward to. I always look forward to this every year, and they always have some pretty good music in it, and Times Square is always packed. I mean, when you're talking pack, I mean pack. Yeah, again, Times Square is always packed, but But yeah, I'm really looking forward to see Rockin' Eve again. All right, coming in at number three will be the Orville. Now this, which is of course season 2, and it stars Seth MacFarlane. Now this is actually just gonna have it's actually gonna have its premiere later this month. I think on the 30th or 31st. I gotta double check that, but I simply love the Orville. I mean, it's pretty much like a Star Trek parody, kind of like Galaxy Quest is. Seth MacFarlane shows that he could do more than just Family Guy and all that. He's actually really solid in this. I mean, there's like some dramatic stuff that he's done in the Orville series. He's actually really solid in. I literally never knew Seth MacFarlane could do stuff like he does in the Orville. I mean, of course it's straight up comedy, but it has like some drama in it. And Seth MacFarlane is actually really wonderful. And you also have Adrian Pilecki. She's amazing. I simply can't wait to check for the next season of the Orville. Cause thinks they decided to wait till December to premiere it, but I'm just glad it's getting premiered like now instead of later. All right, coming in at number 2 will be Fuller House season 4. It's pretty cool seeing the Tanners and Gilberts are back again. And I mean, Candace Cameron Bure as DJ is always amazing. Andrea Barber as Kimmy Gilbert, she steals loads of scenes. I mean, if they end this show, I hope Netflix would consider to do a spin-off with just Kimmy Gibbler and her family. I every time Kimmy Gibbler is on screen, she's just amazing. Like she's probably my favorite scene stealer of a recent show. Well, actually, she's actually been a scene stealer since the original, but her, as an adult, she still steals scenes. And this time around, you got Danny Tanner and Uncle Joey and Jesse pretty much moving back in. That's pretty cool. So I guess it's just regular Full House now. And I know lots of people don't really like the show, but I simply adore Fuller House. It's not like the greatest show of all time, nothing like that. But I just find it pretty funny. It could be cute and charming at times. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to check out what they're gonna do with season 4. And come on, John Stamos. It's nice to see him back as Uncle Jesse, and it's always cool to see Dave Coulier as Joey as well, and Bob Saget as Danny. Nice to see him back. So, and Laura Lee Loughlin is also returning. So, lots of the original cast members pretty much are all back. All right, coming in at number 1 is The Runaways season 1. Now, the first Runaways I simply thought was cool. I mean, that dinosaur they had was actually really cool. I mean, the effects on that thing was amazing to watch. The chemistry between the leads are pretty cool. I really had fun with The Runaways. Now, it's not it's not like the best show or anything like that, but it's still pretty decent, and it's probably one of my favorite shows on Hulu. I mean, I don't really watch a lot of stuff on Hulu, like lots of Hulu's originals, but the ones I have seen, probably Runaways is maybe my favorite. Maybe next to Castle Rock, but yeah, the Runaways is just pretty cool, and can't wait to see what they have in store for season 2. And of course, if this does well, season 3 will probably be coming too. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for my 5 anticipated TV premieres of December. Let me do the quick rundown. 5, Elseworld. 4, New Year's Rockin Eve. 3, The Orville. 2, Fuller House. 1, The Runaways. Now, I'm also looking forward for season 2 of Marvelous Miss Maisel. That was actually a pretty decent show. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot of TV premieres that kind of looks interesting in December. I mean, Sci-Fi Network has this show called Night Flyers, which can be pretty decent too. There's also Berlin Station, which I've seen episodes of Berlin Station I was bored by. But let me leave it to you guys. What TV premieres are you guys looking forward to watch in December? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.